Welcome to Yogaxpress, the mobile stretch clinic that takes yoga to the people. I am delighted to present Josiane Hird. Once again, my name is Banu Suresh. I'm the host for this program. Josiane has been a participating guest in several episodes before, so I think many of our viewers already know Jo. Josiane does a lot of things, including you used to do belly dancing, she does boxing, she does taekwondo, aikido, all the energy sports.
And I used to did 2 years of boxing.
2 years of boxing. Did you ever do any professional boxing?
No.
No, not in the ring.
No.
But you just do it for enjoyment.
For the cardiovascular, yes.
Right. That's wonderful. And Josiane also loves sailing, if I remember right. You do all your balance postures on a sailboat. Josiane, thank you for coming back. For our viewers out there, we have a lot of support for you if you are stretching with us. Yogaxpress is a yoga fitness program. It's a daily program that airs at 1:30 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. Besides this program, we also have a website, www.yogaxpress.com. That's YOGAXPRESS.com, and a blog, yogaxpress.blogspot.com. We also have a postcard to help you recall the postures. Oh, that's may I? This postcard contains 48 basic postures that you may recall just looking at them. You don't need to know the names of all these postures. Just carry them with you wherever you go. We also have a fridge magnet with all the postures in the 48 plus sequence. Put this on your fridge. Just keep reminding yourself that all you need to do to stay in good health, to make the most of your body, is to stretch. Stretching not only makes you feel wonderful, it releases all those feel-good juices, so you get a wonderful endorphin high. After all your active sports, you want to do some kind of a slow energy release activity like stretching, yoga stretches. But you also make sure that you target all major muscle groups, glands, and organs in the body in under 20 minutes. So 48 simple stretches that target 8 common ailments in under 20 minutes. I think that's a pretty good deal, right? Now, if you decide to stretch with us, you can email us, visit the website, talk to me through the blog. But for today, stay where you are, stretch with us, bring out a yoga mat, and join us for the diabetes sequence. We're going to try and transition from diabetes, hypertension to lumbago. If we're fortunate enough, we'll take you through the rest of the 5 sequences. We're doing a few postures from each of these. So we're going to stand up. We're going to first get into Uttana Asana. Uttana is standing forward fold. I think our legs are frozen, so let's shake them out just a little bit, get the blood flowing. Uttanasana is simply a very intense forward fold, but even though it is intense, it's a full forward fold. It's not really intense, it's a full forward fold. What we do is we suspend our body in midair. So we're going to turn in profile just a little bit so you can see exactly how the fold happens. Josiane is likely to fold over much deeper than I can. The point is each one of us will do the best we can on any given day. So keep your heels together, toes are slightly apart. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in, and cross over. Tricked you, Josiane. Cross over, hold on, clasp your opposite elbows, And try to wiggle your biceps behind your ears. So your head comes forward. Open up your chest nice and straight. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, fold from the hip with your back nice and straight.
Now this posture actually helps the pancreas do their job. What it is doing is it's actually squishing the mid part of your body. It's loosening up your pancreas, and it's also giving us a wonderful compression of the lower abdomen on the upper thigh, which is also good for constipation, for helping prevent constipation. But more than that, we want to make sure that our pancreas have a chance to release insulin to help combat diabetes. Let's hold. And Josiane, I'm sure you feel it too. We also feel a wonderful stretch in the back of the leg. So that is great to help release sciatic pain. Inhale, let's come up.
Exhale and release. We probably could have transitioned directly into the next one, but this time we're going to face the audience. Let's face them. Let's stay in profile. You're right, that was a good idea. Now, this time we're going to fold over, but the distance between our palms and our feet will be a little more. The last time we did not place our palms on the floor. This time we're going to place it on the floor. It's called mountain posture, Parvatasana. Heels together, toes are slightly apart. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your fingers together in any manner that you've been trained to do. Exhale and fold over. Place your palms 2 feet away from your legs, from your feet.
Place your palms on the floor and then very gently take your feet back. So you form a nice mountain posture. This gives your pancreas a chance to actually move around, float around. It's a very small organ, the pancreas. It helps invert. When you invert yourself totally like this, all the organs in the middle part of your body get a wonderful, wonderful release. Keep exhaling. This is also a wonderful rest posture. Make sure your heels are on the floor so you get the maximum stretch of the hamstrings. Very gently, let's bring our feet closer to our hands in order to be able to come up safely. We need to make sure that we close the distance between the feet and the hands. Inhale, bring your palms together. Back is nice and straight. Let's come up.
Exhale and release. We're going to go directly, actually let's do one seated posture, Josiane. Let's come down with our legs extended out in front of us. This time we're going to have to extend our legs. Let's go in profile this way. Let's come this way. Legs are out in front. Flex your feet. Keep your back nice and straight. And if you feel your back is not going to stay upright, you can sit on a foam block if you want. Now take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Turn to the left. And as you keep exhaling, try and dip your forehead to the floor.
Josiane, I know you love twists, so this one is dedicated to you, my dear. Make sure that your feet stay flexed.
If you want to try and reach your forehead to the floor or go a little closer to the floor,
you might want to take your left hand a little further back. Inhale, let's come up.
Let's exhale to the right. Now, even though the pancreas is only on one side of the middle part of your body, you want to balance every posture with a counter posture. Inhale, let's come up. Let's see what is next in store for us. Oh, this is wonderful. Let's come down on all fours, but we're basically going to do Ashtanga Namaskara. But first, we're going to come down on all fours. This is actually the start of what we call the Marjari or cat position, but we're not going to stay here. What we're going to do is very gently bring our palms further in front of us And we are going to exhale, dip our torso, and we're going to try and glide out. But essentially, we need to just dip our torso and see if we can hold it right there. Gliding out would actually help us come out into cobra position, which is actually good for the back. And it is a natural transition, but we are just simply going to try and stay there if we can. It's not going to be easy. This is called Ashtanga Namaskara, Ashtanga, 8 limbs. The 8 limbs are the 2 hands, chin, chest, knees, and ankles. Exhale, dip your torso on the floor. This requires a lot of arm strength to hold it, so we're going to glide out and just hold in cobra position. Now, when we come out of this position, we're going to try and see if we can hold it one more time for a couple of seconds. This time, when we come out of this position, we need to peel our buttocks, our hips off the floor. Inhale and lift. Now, this time, it should be a little easier to hold for just a few seconds longer. Exhale and release. Let's press with the palms on the floor. Come out of this position. We're going to go on our back into a posture called plow, halasana. And Josiane, I take your suggestion seriously. I think you had a wonderful idea. We're going to try and see how. What did you suggest? This way in profile?
Like in diagonally.
Okay. Yeah, diagonal. Okay, let's try that. We're going to come on our back, lie down with your feet extended. We're going to try. What you need to do is to engage your lower abdominal muscle. So the lower part of your abdomen needs to contract to bring your legs up. And as we come up, we're going to inhale. As our legs go over, you're going to start exhaling. If you need to use a little bit of help, feel free to place your hands under your buttocks. We're going to try and not use our hands. We'll just try to use our lower abdominal muscles. Actually, I need to take my fancy clip off. I was wondering, I'm feeling totally unbalanced. Inhale and lift. Now, this in itself is Viparita Karani, or unique, or legs up the wall. Now, we're going to keep inhaling and take our legs all the way overhead. I may not be able to touch my toes on the floor over my head. Josiane might. Either way, you want to make sure that your butt is off the ground. So let's inhale and lift. Now, if my toes do not touch the floor, or if your toes don't touch the floor today, and you're aware of it beforehand, you might want to place a brick. Now, what you want to do is try and wiggle your shoulders closer together, and then make sure that you have your hands resting on your buttocks. So give yourself some support. You have props in your body. Use your arms and legs well. Support yourself. Inhale. Let's come out very gracefully, very gently. Make sure your head does not come off the floor. Exhale and bring your legs down.
This one.
You want to do the fish after
Yes.
this one? Okay. We're going to get into the fish posture to balance the plow posture. The fish does not necessarily help activate the pancreas. It is a wonderful chest opener, but it's also a good balance for the plow. So let's inhale. Peel your chest off the floor. You know all your postures, Josiane. That's wonderful. Exhale and release. There's one more posture we would like to take you through, which will help activate your pancreas, gives it a wonderful squish, and that is called Supta Parivritta, the supine twist. Stay on your back. Keep your right leg extended. Bend the left leg at the knee. Place your right hand on your left knee and push your left knee over to the right side. Your torso turns to the left. Make sure your left shoulder is on the floor. Look to the left. If you have a lot of space at home, you might want to extend your arm all the way out If you're limited for space, place your left hand on your left buttock. Inhale and release. Extend the left leg out. Bend the right leg at the knee and push the right knee over to the left side. Look to the right. Make sure your right shoulder is on the floor. And if you want to place your right hand on your right buttock, hold it right there. When we say hold, it's hold your position, not your breath. Inhale and let's come and sit up and go right into
Feels
the
so good.
hypertension. Feels wonderful, doesn't
Yes.
it? And you know what? Traditionally, Josiane, the twists feel really great because that's a part of the body we tend to neglect a lot. When we sit naturally at the computer, we just sit upright, we do forward folds, back bends, even the sun salutation doesn't really address the twists. That's why in some of the episodes, I think you were there too, we did the sun salutation with
Oh,
the
yeah,
twist.
with
We
the twist,
added,
yeah.
we added a little twist. Literally, we added a twist to it. And that's what makes it so complete. But otherwise, sun salutation addresses almost all
yeah.
major glands and organs anyway, except for the twist. So we're going to go into the hypertension series. So we need to stand up. There are a few standing postures that are very relaxing. For hypertension, you want to get into postures or stretches that actually help soothe you. They don't necessarily wake you up. They just help relax you. So it's a very slow, controlled motion. Heels are together, toes are slightly apart. Why don't you come forward? We'll stagger ourselves. Bring your palms by your side. Chest is out, chin is up. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Once you have clasped your palms together, whatever feels comfortable for you, you can have your index fingers out, have your fingers crossed over, or your palms are flat. What we're going to do is we're going to exhale and dip to the right and to the left. Close your eyes, enjoy the sensation. Exhale to the right. This is called Ardha Chandra. Hold it right there. Ardha Chandra, Ardha is half, Chandra is moon. Literally, this is half moon. It's intended to look like a crescent moon. Now, some of us may be able to go really deep, so you look like a wonderful, wonderful crescent. Some of us may be getting there soon. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale to the left. Regardless of how deep you can get into this posture, you should feel a beautiful stretch in your obliques on either side. The side that stretches actually gives a wonderful release on the obliques. Mostly the obliques feel the stretch, but also you're relaxing yourself, you're staying calm and still. Inhale, come up. Exhale and release your arms, bring them in front of your chest, palms facing down. We're going to go, bring your feet out about 12 to 16 inches apart. We're going to go into a posture called Kati Chakra. Kati Chakra is simply another name for spinning wheel. Chakra is wheel, Kati is spinning or moving. So what we're going to do, our palms are in front of our chest, palms are facing down, elbows are nice and alert, nice and up, lifted. We're going to exhale to the right and to the left. So as we exhale, we're going to take the right arm out and then the left arm out. So we're going to exhale out, inhale back in, exhale out to the left, inhale back in. The first time, we're not going to take our hips with us. The second time, we'll take our hips with us and feel the difference. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the front. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the front. This time, exhale to the right and take your hips with you. Notice the difference. Exhale to the right. Inhale back. Exhale to the left. Back to the front. Exhale and release. We've marked the tree posture, but we've already done in one of the episodes, I think it was yesterday's episode, right? So we're going to skip that. And let's go into, this is for hypertension, so we need anything that relaxes us. Let's come on our knees and go into Shashank Asana, which is hare or rabbit.
Yes.
That's number 23. Sit on your heels. It's so wonderful to see you back. I remember you used to do some variations, right? No, it's wonderful. I'm so glad your knees are much better, Josiane. Sit on your heels, be nice and comfortable, nice and secure. And you want to make sure that your heels are flat, so the tops of your ankles should touch the mat or the floor, depending on where you're practicing. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your hands together. We're going to exhale and fold from the hip. This time, what we're going to try and do, because this is a hypertension posture, this is a posture intended to relax the mind, the brain, and to make the blood stop beating against your forehead. We're going to try and rest our forehead on the floor before we bring our hands down. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back.
Once your forehead touches the ground, bring your palms down, keep your arms nice and extended, and then try to bring your buttocks down on your heels. Inhale, clasp your hands together. Let's come up with a straight back.
Exhale and release. Another wonderful posture, Josiane, for hypertension, for actually relaxing the body is the fish, but we've done that twice, so we're going to have to skip that this time. Let's do... Are you disappointed? You wanted that one, right? I know you love it.
With the fish anytime.
Let's do another posture called cow face. I have no idea why it's called cow face, but I've been told by different teachers that, when you get your arms up, sometimes they say the knee packed one over the other actually makes the knees look like the mouth of a cow and the elbows look like the ears, but whatever it is, we're going to try and get into that. Tuck your left heel under your right buttock. Right foot goes over your left knee, and this time your right foot is not flat. It's actually going to the sole of the right foot is going to face the back of the room. So I'm going to try and adjust. We all have our better sides. This side is a little tighter for me. Maybe I'll get a little better on the other side, but since this side is not quite as comfortable as I'd like it to be, I'm going to adjust myself. So if you have the same issue as I do, press on the floor with your hands and adjust your buttocks so that we have 5 minutes. Thank you, Danny. Now, make sure that the soles of both the feet are facing the back of the room. And once your knees are aligned almost one on top of the other, you want to torque your body a little bit to face the front. Now, your right knee is up, so the left arm goes up. Inhale. Exhale. Dip the left hand behind your back. And right there, with your hands, you can feel if there is any tension, any knots in your trapezius, the lower part of your neck, the back of your neck, you will feel it right there. Now, your left arm is up. Very gently take the right hand from behind and clasp both the hands together. How are we doing? You look good, good. If you have any difficulty clasping your hands together, feel free to use a belt. Sometimes it helps to acknowledge that we're not quite there yet. And I know on this side I am very tight, so I'm going to demonstrate with a belt. And we're going to use the belt. Let me see if I can show it to you this way. We're going to use the belt, and as we get a little better each time, we're going to try and close the distance between the two hands. And finally, when we are ready, we can let go of the belt and clasp both the hands together. So use any kind of props that might be available to you today. Very gently release your hands. Let's switch legs. This time tuck your right heel under your left buttock. Left foot goes over the right knee. This time I may not need to do too much of an adjustment because the left leg seems to be a little more cooperative than the right one. So this is what I was talking about, Josie. And see how yours are nicely aligned one on top of the other? The two knees aligning one on top of the other. Actually, it's supposed to remind us of the mouth of a cow.
Yeah.
The elbows are the ears. Okay, whatever. We're just happy stretching, right? We're getting a little high over here. Left knee is over, so right arm goes up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right hand behind your back and very gently, very gracefully take your left hand from behind, clasp both your hands together, and then open up your chest. Keep your chin up. Feel a wonderful tricep stretch in this. Don't you feel that, Josiane, the right arm?
Feels good.
Feels wonderful. Exhale and release. Let's see if we can get a couple of postures in for lumbago.
Oh, I love
You know,
that.
but that
Yeah.
might involve, okay, yeah, let's do that. We're going to stand up because I know this is terrible, standing
The
up.
other one that I like is this one.
Which one? Tell me.
That one.
The seated one? What about the other standing one? Shall we skip those and go straight for the seated ones? Okay, since we are sitting down. Okay, let's go in profile. So let's come, as you said, at an angle. Now, this is Paripurna Nava. Paripurna Nava is full boat. Paripurna is full, Nava is boat. What we are going to do in this posture is to engage the lower abdominal muscles to lift our legs off the floor. Now, we can extend our arms before we lift our legs, or you can do that later, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're going to keep our arms extended. Inhale and lift. This does involve a little bit of balance, but you also will need to engage your low back muscles for this. Exhale and release. If you do not use your low back muscles, you might find there's a little bit of a pain. You'll feel a little sore, but that's okay. You'll get used to it. We're 1 minute more. Let's go into cobra position. How could we ever neglect that? This is for lumbago, right? So let's come in prone position on our belly. Keep our forehead. Cobra is the only position where we start with our forehead on the floor. Your fingers, your palms are directly under the shoulders. Inhale and lift your torso. Peel your torso off the ground. Press the top of your soles on the floor. Engage your low back muscles, and the way to test that, lift your palms off of the floor. Exhale. Let's stay in that position. Hold your left ankle with your left hand, right ankle with the right hand. This is called Dhanurasana or bow. Again, using your low back muscles. Keep your chin on the floor. Use your low back muscles. Inhale. Lift your knees and chin off the ground at the same time. Inhale and lift. We're almost done. That's wonderful. Thank you to our viewers for staying with us. We're still enjoying ourselves, Danny. Thank you. I forgot to thank our wonderful crew. If we're still on, Jeanette, Mel, Rich, and Danny. Thank you.